What a world we live in. Just a few years ago, the almost entirely left-leaning media was celebrating Elon Musk and the work of Tesla, and then suddenly Elon Musk says a few things that make sense. CG stops sterilising and mutilating children, let people freely share their thoughts and ideas, Orange Man not bad. Next minute, a relentless campaign of attacks and dirty tricks from the political left, which includes almost the entire mainstream media. And now, suddenly, Fox News continue to welcome Elon Musk on the network, conducting multiple interviews, behind-the-scenes insights, and now, today, behind-the-scenes look inside the Tesla Gigafactory. And remember, folks, the current narrative from the almost entirely left-leaning media is Elon is destroying Tesla's brand. How many folks do you think watching Fox News until the last 6 or so months had never even considered purchasing an electric vehicle, let alone a Tesla, whose eyes are now being opened? By the way, not through paid advertising, but through segments like this. Remember, there are two sides to this coin. 2 years ago, if you had told me that Fox News would be doing exclusive behind-the-scenes tours of Tesla's Gigafactory, I would say you were probably high and please save whatever you're smoking. I'd like to have some. Yet here we are.
Welcome back to My View. I couldn't leave Texas without getting a closer look at the fascinating work being done at Tesla, while the world is busy taking aim at its CEO. From the showroom to the factory floor, the technology at work is groundbreaking, and I was lucky enough to get a front row seat.
This is where it actually all happened, right? What are we seeing in here?
This is the machine that builds the machine.
It really is.
So here at Gigafactory, we make Model Ys and Cybertrucks.
Okay.
So this side of the factory is mostly Model Y, and we're currently walking into the middle of Cybertruck. Yeah.
And I have to say, this facility is so clean. I feel like I've never been in a space, sort of a manufacturing type location, where it feels so clean. 2
tricks on manufacturing I've always learned is you can't fix quality from a conference room, and happy people build good cars and trucks. And so people like a nice clean place to work in. So now Model Y, the most American-made car in the U.S.
And these are brand new. These have just been made and are rolling off the factory line.
Yes. We just kicked off. The cars now drive themselves from the end of the production line over to the ship-out logistics lot by themselves.
These cars are going to drive themselves. Look at this. There it goes.
Yeah, right here.
Nobody's in there. Wow. That's amazing. That is so cool. Only Elon.
A nice low-key flex there from Tesla. Not an intentional flex, just an accidental flex by doing what they do. You won't see any other, quote, car manufacturers who can do this today. Now again, just take a moment. Imagine you're a Fox News viewer. You know the stereotype. Haven't heard a whole lot about Tesla, but you've heard Elon Musk endorsed Orange Man bad, and therefore, okay, here and Tesla's a cool story. And then you see this on Fox. Millions of people watch Fox News. Imagine how many people have just had their eyes open to the fact that Tesla's producing such technologically advanced vehicles that they can literally drive themselves out of the factory. It's not news to us. But brother, think about all the conversations that are going to be going on in conservative households. People have just seen this for the first time and realised, holy shit, these things are computers on wheels.
Elon Musk.
The first product was Model Y. And so this building went up. I think Elon quotes it as the quickest construction project since World War II.
And I heard Elon Musk told me this building is 3 times the size of the Pentagon. Is that right?
Yes, you can put 3 Pentagons inside this building.
Wow.
So this is what we call WAHA, which is headlight and wheel alignment. And then they come over to the final, we put an aero shield at the bottom of the car that helps with to get more mileage.
By the way, sorry, not sorry, but every time I see somebody working in a Tesla factory now, I'm noting, what are they doing? And more importantly, how readily are they replaceable by a semi-dexterous humanoid robot? You might even call that robot Optimus. I'm just watching this, right? These guys, I mean, I tell you what, I don't think people are ready for the massive disruption that the humanoid robots Optimus are going to make, not just for Tesla, but other companies as well. Simple, boring, repetitive tasks. It doesn't get that much simpler than this, right? Big change is coming. Take advantage of those stock options while you can, boys.
More mileage for aerodynamics. And so that's the final step here. And then they go here to where we just saw them leave and drive over to the logistics lot. Amazing. And then they get on a truck and go to customers.
All right, what else do we have?
Well, we're going to go down some Cybertruck lines and show you some more of the process.
Love a Cybertruck. Let's go. When I first saw a Cybertruck, I think everybody has the same reaction. You've never seen anything on the road like it. And I think so many people thought that it was, first I think people thought, I don't know, that's kind of ugly. And then people really kind of love them now.
Oh, once you get inside of it and just get to experience it, it's the coolest machine ever. You could go 4-wheeling in the back 40 and then get on the highway and just do 0 and 60 in like no time flat, which is awesome. Another really good thing about Tesla is like we're very vertically integrated. So what that means is like we build our own seats, we build our own motors, we build our own battery packs, we build our own cells that go into the battery packs. And so, you know, it's always great things to learn about like lean manufacturing, if you reduce your inventory to help drive costs. But probably the biggest gift that gives you is the ability to go quickly on things and change
Right,
things.
you don't have to wait. There's no supply chain. You're
yeah,
just
most people
here.
are not as quick as we are.
Is this machines doing it on this side?
So this is machines doing on this side, and Cybertruck is very straight angles. So the body panels have to be very, very precise on how we, on accuracy of where we put the body panels at. So like when we have those type of applications, like we use a robot to
You want to
get
have
that
a
kind
robot.
of precision.
But over on this side, we actually have people, humans, who are putting this together.
For now.
A lot of it goes down to each station's task you get to. We do an engineering study and see what's the best way to do that task. The best, we look at ergonomics, we look at like tolerance stack up of parts, driving everything to nominal. So that's what kind of goes into the decision. And see now we have the side panels on the trucks. So
Oh yeah, they're putting this on.
yeah, starting to come alive.
Starting to look more like what we're familiar with on the roads. More and more of them out there.
So not only does Tesla, we vertically integrate a bunch of parts into our process, build them ourselves, we actually build our own tools.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we have this wheels-on automation is actually built in, designed in-house with Tesla engineers. At this station, we actually will take the tire and wheel off the conveyor. We'll take a picture of where it goes on the lugs, and we will auto-secure it.
It's done. That was it.
Done.
The whole tire's on. That was it. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is what we call a skillet system. And so, see, they actually rotate as well. So give the workers the best angle to work on the truck. And then they'll rotate it as they go down onto the straight line. We actually partner with the local high schools to bring in the production associates into the line.
Nice.
And then we even with the local community college, we're doing a tech school with them. So we take people that are here in Tesla and we get to take them to school and train them on technician skills. Then they come back and they're the maintenance techs or process techs to keep the robots running and the automation running.
Tell me about these street signs, because you got street signs here at Tesla. Why?
Yeah, well, there's so many stations and it's the plan for every part. So you map out the section of the factory so everyone knows to go and everything's labeled and there's a plan for everything. Because when you got to get the 10,000 parts to everything in less than a minute, you got to be very dialed into all this.
Bro, the whole time I'm watching this, I just can't stop thinking about humanoid robots. I'm sure these signs and street names within the factory will probably be helpful for robots navigating as well. By the way, I'm not kidding. I still can't stop thinking about the crazy 180 that's happened from the political left and the political right in the United States. Note the complete lack of hostility from Lara Trump here. She's simply touring the factory, asking questions, and they're showing what's going on. This is the exact same kind of stuff we saw regarding Tesla 10 years ago from the political left, which includes most of the mainstream media. 10 years ago, the political right didn't have shit to say about Tesla, not positive or negative, just no comment. Who cares? Irrelevant. And now the political right, a few right-leaning outlets, are covering Tesla completely fairly and reasonably for the very first time as opposed to not covering at all. And the left just gone absolutely fucking mental. Elon's a fascist, Elon's a Nazi. Just unbelievable stuff. This is a wild 180 to see take place. You know why this has happened? Musk's endorsement of Trump, and preceding that, the purchase of Twitter, now X, enabling people to freely share their thoughts, opinions and ideas. Prior to his acquisition, by the way, Twitter was unilaterally censoring people on the political right. Prior to that point, the right-leaning outlets couldn't give a shit about Tesla either way. They weren't negative, they just didn't care, never got covered, never talked about. Elon Musk, who? Who's that? Who cares, bro? But the 180 that's happened from the political left, from celebrating Elon Musk and Tesla, to attacking, demonizing, discrediting, defaming, not only has this revealed the true colors of many on the political left, but it's also, as we're seeing right now, shown a massive spotlight on Tesla from the political right, which includes outlets like Fox. As I said, prior to now, Fox didn't give a shit about Tesla either way. You'd barely hear anything about the company. Not positive, not negative, just no coverage, period. Suddenly, as a direct result of the attacks from the political left on Musk, suddenly the political right goes, hang on, why are they going after this guy? Let's learn about his company. Let's show people about his company, his products. This is the biggest backfire of all time from the left, attacking Musk. All it's done is cause segments like this to be broadcast into the homes of millions of people on the political right who previously didn't know shit about Tesla, didn't care about Tesla, didn't give a fuck about Tesla or Elon Musk. Totally neutral perspective. Wild to see.
And this place is so big, you actually need street signs. Otherwise, I think you would get lost here, right?
It's a little big, yeah.
So cool. This is the final stop before these Cybertrucks are shipped off, and they're doing kind of final checks.
Yep, doing final checks, final touch-ups, so the car's perfect and truck's perfect before they go to the customer.
And then we have a couple almost ready to go. What's the general vibe like around here? This seems like a place where people are happy to work. What's the office culture around Tesla?
It's happy people build trucks and cars. So it's the most important thing. These people come to work every day. A lot of times we spend more time here during the day than they do at night. So yeah, we focus really making a good experience for the people to come to and work, and because it's their family here on the line too.
Right.
So we want to take care of our family.
Oh, there's the
horn again.
There's the horn, and there it goes. That's somebody's new Cybertruck rolling out right there, ready to go. And we approved it. It's in great shape.
You love to see it. What we're seeing happen now in real time is a mass awakening of conservative voters. People on the political right. By the way, Orange Man Bad, Trump won the most recent US presidential election, won every swing state, and won the popular vote, aka the majority of Americans who previously, the stereotypes are true, were in general completely ignorant about electric vehicles, many extremely skeptical. The old trope doesn't have much range, so like a golf cart, not a real vehicle, what if I need to tow, not tough, all this kind of shit. We're seeing that dissolve in real time as people's eyes are being opened on the right. As a direct result of the attacks on Musk from the left, it takes a long time for eyes to be opened, for word to spread, for people's habits and perceptions to change, but we're seeing this happen in real time now, and the attacks on Musk from the left have accelerated this enormously. The number of people I've seen anecdotally now, hundreds on X, who've gone out and purchased a Tesla vehicle, who previously used to poke fun at all electric vehicles, shows that the shift is happening. This is not just a one-off or a two-off. And it's important to understand this stuff does take time. People who today might have seen this segment for the very first time on Fox, oh shit, okay, Tesla's factory's pretty cool. Those cars driving themselves off the lot are pretty fucking wild. It might give them a couple of years from seeing this to have Tesla on the radar. Then interest rates come down. They're looking for a new vehicle. You know what? Let me check out those Cybertrucks again. Look ugly, but so does my wife. I'm still married to her, so let's check this thing out. Millions of new seeds have been planted that will germinate slowly over the coming months, quarters, and years. And remember, Tesla's launching Robotaxis in Austin in June, and humanoid robots will follow soon after that. The hysterical narrative from the almost entirely left-leaning media completely overlooks the reality of what's happening right now. The attacks on Musk and Tesla are actually the best thing that could possibly have happened for the company. No amount of advertising, despite what the so-called experts would have you believe, could have resulted in this amount of positive exposure and education. Again, this is the starting point. These seeds being planted will take time for them to germinate. But you have to understand, millions of people watch Fox, and Musk is now being regularly invited, regularly interviewed. The very demographic that prior to now, on average, used to laugh at electric vehicles of all kinds are now having their eyes slowly and forcibly opened by Fox and other outlets. This is big, but it will take time to play out. Want more content? Early access? A bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 is awesome. I've been taking it daily now for more than 3 years. It's a great way to fill in nutritional gaps. It's packed full of vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients, plus has prebiotics, probiotics, and adaptogens to improve gut health, regularity, and help your body handle stress. I'm always looking for an edge to help me feel and perform my best, which is why I haven't missed a day of AG1 for more than 3 years. Just try it and see how you feel. Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR and get yourself a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 travel packs.